Okay, wow, you have made it to step 4 in the system. This is amazing. And if you have completed all of the work by now to get to step 4, pat yourself on the back. I'm high-fiving you because this is a great accomplishment. If you haven't gotten there yet, you know what? Stop and make the plan to get here, okay? You can do this. And I know it takes time, but I'm going to tell you, if you do this work, if you are committed to having your best year ever, then you will succeed at creating your best year ever by doing this work and laying the foundation, because later on we'll be working on goals and things like that as we go forward. So, from your purpose, you begin to create your vision. Now, your vision statement, it'll be the connector between your purpose and your goals. And it's an actually living, breathing document. It's something that will change a year after year, and it can even change during the year. It's a detailed description of you living in the full achievement and presence of your purpose. Okay? Now, it includes things that will help fulfill your purpose. It includes the future achievements that you expect to have, and it includes every part of your life. So there are several pages here to help walk you through figuring out what your vision is. It will change as your awareness expands and as your understanding expands, as your belief and self-image change, as you go through this process of growth and breaking through, so will your vision statement. So again, a living, breathing document. You're going to be keeping this in front of you and really continuing to work on it. I recommend that people at least read their information they've put down. Your vision statement, you want to read daily. Your purpose and your vision statement, because those will be, a little bit shorter. Your vision statement, though, you read through that so that you remind yourself what it is that you want to accomplish. And this one is for your life. This is not about your business. That comes later. We are creating your life vision at this time. So block a couple of hours out on your calendar and create your vision. Stephen Covey says, always begin with the end in mind. So there are several questions here, and you want to look in the present tense when you define the details as if you've already achieved your full vision. So describe in detail your perfect home living quarters, what they look like, they feel like. For you, if you were living in your perfect place, what would it look like? Okay? Not in the future, but you do this. I am living. I wake up and I look out the window and I see the Gulf in front of me. I see the mountains behind me. Whatever that vision is, what is it that you see? What is it that it surrounds you? My home is colorful, it's peaceful, but talk about it in the present tense. Not it will be or I want it to be. Leave that out. None of that is allowed. It is what it is. And when you can begin to live into that vision, then and you do it in the present tense, then it becomes a part of you. And you'll be amazed at what happens when you start doing this and how the universe just opens up. And here's one thing I want to talk about here for just a second before we go any further with this, is that when you make the commitment to move forward in life and really look at your purpose and your vision, here's what happens. All of a sudden, the phone starts ringing, things start happening, life starts coming together because the universe says, oh, gosh, I guess you're ready right now. So I'm going to start delivering again. I told you in my last story, kind of the story of what my life's been like the first part of this year and where I got stopped and I had to break through that. So I know, and there have been many times in my life that I've had to break through things that were going on. It happens to all of us. But when you begin to put all of this in writing, the universe opens the door for everything to fall into place. And that's what is so wonderful about this. So the second thing is you're going to describe your friends and your relationships as you see them, as you want to live into them. But again, do it in the present tense. Describe your vision for your relationship with your significant other and spouse. What does that look like? You know, I wake up every morning with a kiss and from my spouse, or my significant other. We tell each other we love each other on a daily basis. We go to bed happy every night. We spend quality time together. We go on date nights. Whatever that looks like, write it down. And then describe the relationship with your family members, your children, your siblings, your parents. And, maybe you've got that one sibling that, it just doesn't work. And that happens. Or maybe you got that, one kid that things just aren't working with. Write down what your vision for that is as you truly want it to be, so that you can begin to live into it. You'll be amazed at what happens when you start seeing that differently. When you start seeing it as you want it to be, then you start reacting differently in different situations as they come up. So what's your health and fitness routine? What's your ideal weight? All of that. What are the foods you eat? Where are you traveling to, and how often are you traveling? What does your spiritual journey look like? And, don't get caught up in religious. When I use the word spiritual, because everyone has a different spiritual journey, whether it's religion or just spirituality. What good habits have you developed? What hobbies are you enjoying? What does your financial picture look like? What do you do to give back and to help others? And then what does your career life look like? Anything else that's not covered that you feel that's important is in that last section there. So once you do all of that and you write all of that up, then you can come back and describe your vision for your perfect day in detail by pulling the key points out of all of those answers to those questions, and write your vision in the present tense as if you're already living it. So block out some time, write about your vision. We're down to step 5 in our next video here in a few days, and I look forward to talking with you about affirmations that will also help you step through your visions. Create your best life ever. Let's work on that together. Come over to our Facebook page at Breakthrough Rocks, or it's the @ Breakthrough Business Academy. So you can look it up either way. And I look forward to seeing you there and having you interact and sharing in that community what you're discovering as you're going through this process. And then should you choose, I have a full workbook for this. That it's called Breakthrough, Create Your Best Year Ever. It's a 52-week planner and workbook, and you can write it all down in that workbook. So this is great to get the pre-planning done. You can then transfer things over and use that in your planner, and that will help you set your goals. It'll help you really look at each and every week and making sure that you're living into those goals. But it is a very detailed workbook and planner, and I can guarantee you that if you use it, if you do the steps in that full planner, you will create your best year ever in life and in business, because that workbook is broken into 2 different categories. You have your goals and things for your life, and you have your ones for your planner. And if you really want to step into something bigger, you can go over to breakthrough.rocks and join our Breakthrough Business Academy. If you really want to grow in your business, we've got a great business academy. There are several classes there actually that you can sign up for. We keep the pricing very, very reasonable so that it's affordable for anyone to participate and grow as you go forward. Love to have you in those communities. That's where I do a lot of personal coaching with those programs with my students. So I look forward to seeing you over on our Facebook page, and I look forward to talking with you again in a few days about step 5 in your blueprint to success. Make it a great day.